Next up is a speech from one of this year's graduates, Wang Suan. Then followed up, then followed up by another special speech by Colin from Year 7.
Firstly, Wang Su-an.
Okay, you can hear me out. Wow, this day has finally come, and finally standing here, which I am this close to poop my pants. Wait, I'm wearing a dress. Anyways, good afternoon, everyone. Families, friends, teachers, and guests. My name is Wang Su-an, also known as Annie. Now, first of all, please everyone, give a round of applause to the graduates. I want to congratulate all of them. And secondly, I want to thank Mr. Un. Where's Mr. Un? Where's he? But I want to thank Mr. Un for giving me this opportunity to present myself in front of many good-looking people here. Now, I have a short story to tell. So last month, I had a dream that I completely forgot to write my entire speech. And I was lazing around all the way to this very day. I came here empty-handed, completely unaware. And so this woman from backstage, she approached me and then she said, "All right, Annie, it's your time to get out there, shine, good luck." And I cluelessly stood there wondering what the heck she was saying. I was like, I'm sorry, is this something important? Wait, no. I have a speech to make. No, wait, I forgot to write my speech. And the next thing I knew, I woke up with sweat all over my face. I'm pretty thankful that it was just a dream or I wouldn't be here by now. But anyways, as terrified as I am to stand here, which I would have ran away by now, I'm going to share my experience with all of you, and I promise you that this speech should not be too long or boring, or some of you will end up sleeping on your seats. Now, I first came to Aspirasi as a transferred student on the 1st of July, 2015. And I'm sure all of you knew how it felt like when you set foot into a new school, right? You're willing to learn and explore new stuff. You're going to greet new faces of teachers. You're hoping to make new friends, and you might come across a group of terrifying kids. I remember swearing to myself that I will stand out of my introvert bubble to speak and meet new people. But as soon as I got there, I ended up sitting on a far end of a table, avoiding eye contact from everybody and casually reaching my hand inside of my empty bag, pretending that I was searching for something. Oh God, everyone's looking at me. I'll just pretend that I left something at home and then I'm trying to find it inside of my empty bag. Yes, that's a good idea. Yep. Eventually, I spent almost a year being the most quiet and timid student there, but thankfully the teachers and students there were really open, and which gradually made it easier for me to adapt to as an introvert myself. Through half of my years in this school, I've come to learn so many things that I used to be terrible in, like Malay, English writing, and maths, which is a big achievement for me, excluding the inappropriate jokes that I've learned from my classmates. I'm not going to say, okay, there are kids here, so. And not only did I learn to improvise in my subjects, but this school had also gave me the opportunity to express my creativity, to find my own passion and hobbies. For example, the drama. I almost lost my page, I'm sorry. The drama play that made me realize my love and passion for acting, which I might consider becoming an actress one day. Maybe. I'm flattered, thank you. And designing posters and a magazine that made me realize my passion for graphic designing. So I know that if I've never set foot into the school, I probably be panicking right now. So at the end of the day, I'm really eternally grateful for the number of lessons I've learned here in this school. As I look back into my junior days with my fellow classmates, it felt like it was just yesterday. It felt like everything just happened way too fast. And if I was asked to describe it with just one word, I'll call it insane. You see, the reason's because we started out as an entire class when we were grade 8. Now that we're grade 11, things changed before our eyes. Things went too fast. And I mean that we grew up. Yes, I mean by that kind of growing up. One moment the boys will be speaking in young Justin Bieber voices, and a second later they sound like Benedict Cumberbatch. They'll be speaking in really high-pitched voice, and after that they go, whoa. I'm a man now. The same happened to the girls. Except that they don't exactly sound like Benedict, I'm sorry. Yes. Yes. So, some became smart, some improved, some matured, some became annoying. Some became even more annoying. That apparently they scared the teachers away. But that is the beauty of it, guys. My dear classmates, look at me. You should pay attention. Okay, good. Look. See, not only that we are simply a class full of annoying people, but we are simply a class. We grew up as a team. You see, we worked together. We fought together. We bullied each other. And we stayed on our ground after surviving a typhoon, 4 earthquakes, and worst comes to worst, teachers screaming at us. I want my classmates to know that as we Aspirasi graduates take a next step to the outside world, it's not going to be like, let me just begin there, but I hope that you know that if we are able to survive and overcome 2 months of heavy exams, then believe me, we are able to survive and overcome anything ahead of us in the future. I hope you will bring home the realization that we've made it this far, guys. The fully grown us that have been growing since day one, continuously damaged, climbing, still fighting, and still learning since the very first day. I want you guys to know, from the bottom of my heart, I'm really genuinely proud of you guys. We made it, guys. We made it. Come on, guys, everyone, give each other a pat on the back, but pat each other on the back, but please don't hurt each other. I know how aggressive you guys can be. Now, before I end my speech here, I want to give my appreciation to the teachers. You see, there's some teachers that I want to mention. Hold on first. Okay, so firstly, teachers, thank you for putting up with our dozing off in class days. You've seen us sleeping in class. Picking our nose in class days. I'm not going to mention who. And confidently shouting out the wrong answers in class days. All right, class plus 10 plus 2. Teacher, I know. The answer is yes. Also, secondly, thank you for understanding that our dogs can eat almost anything, especially homework. My dog, she ate my books, and I had to apologize to my teacher on my dog's behalf. So, firstly, I want to thank Miss Lam. You are downright the most scariest teacher I've ever met, but you're also very understanding. Miss Lim, you're very kind. Miss Brenda, you helped me in my Malay so much. Miss Fraulein, you helped me in my English writing as well. Mr. Tan, you're the first teacher I met in school. You managed to teach me finance very well. Madam Kim, I'm terrible in chemistry, but you teach me very well, so thank you very much. Ms. Tan, although you're not my teacher, but you're very fierce, but you're also very, you also give the very, very fun experience for us class. Dr. Dave, although I dropped bio halfway, but you managed to teach me bio, even though I forgot to bring my textbook and you had to stand outside the class. And lastly, Mr. Un. I remember you shout at me in public speaking class. I still remember that. You confiscated my earphone and I was very angry at you. But it's okay, I don't blame you. You're very sarcastic also. But at the end of the day, I know I'm very quiet. I don't ask questions. Sometimes I do, but you always manage to ask me whether I want help in my homework. So thank you very much. That's true dedication right there. Come on, give all the teachers a clap right there. Okay. Now I'm gonna end very soon already. So lastly, I want to give thanks to my parents. Right there. So, you see, my family and I, we live really far away from school. And no, I'm not going to give personal details of where we live or my mom is going to kill me. Sorry, mommy. See, the fact is, my parents have been sacrificing all of their time and effort to drive my brother and I from home all the way to school and back on a daily basis for almost 4 years. That crazy. I know that this took up a lot of time, I'm sorry, but I believe that I decided to mention my parents because I believe that they deserve the acknowledgement as well. So thank you, Mommy and Daddy, for everything. Well, this is the end. Thank you, everyone, for making an effort to come here. Thank you for taking your time to listen to me, and I wish you all a lovely, lovely life ahead. Your girl Annie is out.